Hi, thank you so much for being here today, guys. This is Mente de Madre Leona. I am your host, Christina, and today I have a beautiful guest. Aleksandra is with us. She is going to tell us a little bit about herself. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera there. And she is a personal trainer, and she is an amazing fitness woman and yogi. She does this amazing weightlifting and yoga. Definitely check her out. Aleksandra, welcome to the show.
Hi, Christina, and thank you so much for inviting me, for me having the chance to be here. I'm very much excited.
I'm so glad. So, can you tell us a little bit about how you got into fitness? Is this something you have always done, or was it something that you just kind of gradually? How did you become so good at all of this?
Well, my fitness journey started about 10 years ago after I had my second child. And I just wasn't satisfied with my body anymore. So I didn't have like any extra weight because I followed my nutrition all the time during pregnancies and after that. But my skin was not so firm anymore, and my inner thighs was like flabby, and I had this extra loose skin on my belly. So I decided I have to do something. My family was always very supportive, like nobody judged me of anything. And my husband and my mom, they said that it's absolutely fine to have this body because like they know I have two kids and that's okay. But I wasn't satisfied myself. And I decided to go to the gym for the first time. And I started doing group classes. And after some time, while I was waiting for a group class to start, I tried one gym machine and then another gym machine. And then a friend of mine invited me to join fitness project where I got my first experience on fitness bikini competitions on stage. And after that, I somehow completely switched group classes to gym. And all my workouts were gym workouts. And sometimes just people started to come up to me and asking for advice, wanting to work out with me. And they asked if I can train them. So basically, I was like forced to become a personal trainer.
Yeah.
Although I would never think myself of this, never.
Right. Oh yeah. No, I love that. I love it's like, you were guided that
Yeah.
way. It wasn't the plan, but the universe had a different idea for you. That is
Yes,
so
exactly.
I love that. And I know I'm definitely not alone in this. Like, you look so amazing. And then you post pictures of your boys and I'm like, "Wait, what?" I because you have this amazing physique, and it's just like it's so inspirational. And I, like you, after the birth of my last child, my son, that was when I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's get really into this. And he turns 3 next month. So I'm still at the beginning where you've had a lot more time, but oh my gosh, I'm so inspired, and I love the very creative pictures that you take and videos that you take. They're just like your ability to be so flexible with yoga and with the weightlifting, because with weightlifting it's like we can get not very flexible, and
Yeah.
a lot of pain. So how do you stay on track with your fitness, with being a
Um,
mom? How do you keep, like, I'm going to keep doing this, I'm going to keep going to the gym, I'm going to stay fit? How do you keep doing that?
Maybe this will sound like a little sugary, but I truly believe that we must love what we do. And if we really enjoy what we are doing, it will be not so hard to stay in track because we will do this like organically, naturally, from the bottom of our hearts. And if somebody really doesn't like going to gym, like you have tried, and like that's not my thing, I don't want to do this. It's great that there now are so many amazing activities, like tons of activities you can do to keep your body and your mind in shape and to take care of them. So you can like run or bike or go to dance classes. It's like just you just have to find what suits you best, what's like best exactly for you, and everything will be great.
I totally agree. I so agree with that. And I wish that I had really focused more on that before when I was younger, you know, instead of just being like, oh, just forget fitness altogether. Instead of being like, you know, Zumba, I love it, but it's not working for me. Or, you know,
Yes.
Pilates, it's not working for me. You know, maybe I would have found weightlifting a long time ago. I wish I had. I was so scared. I was so scared to just try weightlifting, and it scared me more than anything, even though I had kind of done it a little bit when I was very young, like 16, 17 years old. And it just scared me so much. But now that I got over my fear, like now I found something that I love. And so I feel like the same as you, like I'm not going to stop going to the gym. I'm not going to stop my progression on this track because I love what I'm doing so much. Like it's in my heart, you know? And so I wanted to ask you about that, about you had this great blog about the yoga and the weightlifting together and how they interact with one another. Can you explain a little bit to our listeners about how they go together?
Yes. Well, many times people think that weightlifting and yoga are like two totally different things, but actually they are so complementing to each other because when you put your muscles under a lot of work, under a lot of tension, like consistently at the gym, it feels so good. It's like you need this like organically to stretch them out, to let them breathe after a yoga session. It's the feeling like you have like fresh air in your body. It's so relieving.
Yes.
And um, but people are scared. I think like yoga, this word scares them because when I ask my gym weightlifting clients if they want to do yoga, they are like, no, like yoga people are weird people and we don't want anything like common with them. And then when we do stretching after workout, it's like mandatory. We always do stretching after workouts. They love it so much and they like it so much. And they ask sometimes, can we have today like more of this stretching? Because it makes you feel so good. And there are also many practical benefits which when yoga help you during your lifting, like you increase your range of motion, so your muscles perform much better at the gym, and it helps to recover faster because you like increase the flow of oxygen, of nutrients better into your muscles, and the flexibility. It feels so good and it's so necessary when your muscles is under the tension so often, and in that way it also decreases the risk of injury in the future. So there are many great benefits. I even cannot list them all. One very important also what comes in my mind is mind and body connection, because it really helps you during your lifts that you are better connected with your body.
Yes, absolutely. And I've done yoga since I was basically 17 years old. And so, but I had never really put the two together. And then when
Yeah.
I read your blog post, I was like, because I just do it all the time. I do yoga all the time. I don't, I stopped going to classes many, many years ago. And I was just like, oh my God, Aleksandra just like connected the two in my mind. Like, and how did I not know? So that it's
Yeah, but you still did this because you felt organically that you need this, that makes you feel good. So that's the
yes,
main thing. You felt you need this and you did this.
yes, absolutely. I love that. So, do you do personal training in person and online, or how do you do that? And with like COVID, like were you able to keep doing like going online? How did you handle all of that?
Yes, this online thing is basically exactly because of COVID, because we were forced to work out online. And I do at the gym, at my local gym where I work as a personal trainer. We do strength training there, and I do online yoga sessions, like online worldwide. So that's how it works.
That's so awesome. I love that. And okay, so how do you balance for you? How do you balance having your fitness and your work life and your family for all of the other moms out there that are like, oh, I don't have time, because as moms we're always like, I'm a mom, I've so much to do. How do you balance all of your
Well,
things?
I have like two answers for that. And the first one is that I believe if you really want something, you will find the way. The doors will open and the opportunities will find you, or you will find them. But if you want this to happen, you will find the way. And the other thing is that I don't always actually balance it so well. So, like, for example, I'm now sitting in my car because that's the only quiet place I have at the moment. Because when I'm at home, even when I say my kids that I'm doing online now and please don't disturb me now, they still tend to burst in the room with some urgent questions. And it's like I believe everyone's life is like that, and like how to balance with workouts. It's sometimes like I drive my kids somewhere to their trainings or friends, like straight in my gym clothes, because I don't have time to change the clothes or to go to shower. I just like straight like I am. I just have to go. And like for Instagram, when I make my reels, I often make them just whenever I am at the moment and however I'm looking at the moment, because that's the only like free time I have. So um, so that's about the balance. And I think what we should do is just that we do the best we can at every situation in life, and just don't stop doing it, and everything will be great.
I love that. I love that because it's so easy, I think, for so many moms out there to see, like your Instagram page or mine and be like, "Oh, they must have a lot of help or something to be able to do what they're doing." And the truth is we don't, we're just like you said, if you really want something, you've just got to do it and make it happen. And it may be messy and imperfect, and I'm the same. I'm usually in my gym clothes. It's a rarity that like I'll probably wear this shirt to the gym today. But it's just I love that. I love that as women we can appreciate that we're all going through the same struggles and making things happen perfectly.
Exactly.
Okay, I've got to ask you about your dog. I love your dog. I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. I always think it's a boy, but
It's a
he's
boy. It's a boy.
so, so big. Now, is he a Doberman?
Yes, it's a Doberman.
Oh my gosh, he's beautiful. My neighbor is a breeder. He breeds Dobermans, but they're like way over there. Oh my gosh, the pictures you take with him are so beautiful. He is so cute. He needs like his own Instagram page.
Okay, I will tell him that.
He's so cute, and because he just looks like ginormous. But I love the pictures with you and with him because he's such a strong looking dog and
Yes,
fierce.
he's definitely.
Okay. Well, could you tell our listeners that are listening on the podcast where they can find you on Instagram, your Instagram name, so they can go on, follow you in your journey?
I'm really not sure I can spell that correctly in English, so maybe you could do this
Okay.
for me.
Yes. Yes. Let me pull it up so I spell it correctly too. Hang on, let me pull it up on my computer really quick. I'm almost there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so in English, so and a lot of our listeners too are bilingual, so they completely understand and appreciate.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's A apple, J is in George, or now I can't even spell. J is in Joy, so A dot J or Aleksandra dot J dot Labucka. Am I pronouncing your last name correctly?
In my language, it's Labucka.
Oh, okay. Pretty. I love that. Labuska. Okay. So L-A-B as in boy, U-C-K-A. And you'll know her when you see her. She's gorgeous. You cannot miss her. Well, Aleksandra, I just so appreciate you being here today. You have really given us some beautiful information to just really help all of our listeners and me as we just try to do better and be healthier as we move through our lives. And you're just so inspirational. I really just appreciate all of the information that you share on your Instagram page and with all the women that are around you. So we're going to hop off here, guys, and we're going to do a really quick little thing on Instagram. So, Aleksandra, I so appreciate you being here today.
Thank you so much, Christina.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.